talk now about a landmark settlement that could change the way we buy and sell our homes. Could also potentially lower home prices. It surrounds commissions charged by real estate agents. Those agents could see their incomes dip. NBC6's Marissa Bagg joins us live. Marissa, we know you spoke with some local realtors. What are you hearing?
I did, and I can tell you the dust is still really settling here, and that will likely be the case for the next several months. We know that the National Association of Realtors had several Zoom meetings today with their members here in South Florida as well as across the country to really talk about what this means for them, how the guidelines are changing moving forward. So really this all started with a lawsuit that ended with this $418 million settlement. The lawsuit had argued that the NAR violated antitrust laws in the way that commissions were set and split between buying and selling agents. So if the settlement is approved, the standard 6% commission will go away. Home sellers will no longer have to compensate buying agents at that number. Instead, buying agents would enter into a separate contract with their clients looking to purchase a home. So home buyers would agree on a commission to pay their agents and then put that into a contract so that it's in writing. The settlement also prevents selling agents from posting a buyer's agent commission right on the MLS. That will no longer be allowed moving forward. Critics say that that move in particular was skewing which properties buyers would be shown.
It certainly incentivized buyers, agents, and other realtors to present properties and basically gave them the bargain up front. Realtors will now have to go negotiate with buyers on their own behalf, and that may cause a little bit of unrest at first, but I think the market will work its way out of those issues.
And experts say that these changes could bring down home prices that were being inflated because of the cost of those commission fees. So we'll have to see how much of an impact that really makes. Roxy and Jackie?
It'll be interesting to see in this climate, Marissa. Marissa, let me ask you about realtors. What are they saying about this settlement and about the changes?
Well, this is really still sinking in for them, as you may expect. I did speak with several of them today. Most of them had said that they feel like the market was really already moving in this direction where commissions were starting to come down and there were more negotiations going on. Overall, many of them really taking this wait and see approach, but they think that this could end up being a very good thing.
I think in the long run it will. I think people are kind of like up in arms right now, like, oh my God, what's going to happen? We've already kind of seen some changes already. We've seen commissions being, compressed. Technology's done that more so than this.
And so Joel Vries, that realtor you just heard from, he said he doesn't think that this will cause commissions to flatten out completely. Many of these realtors think that it will probably stay right around 3% where it has been. But of course, still many discussions in the months moving forward to see exactly how this will shake out. Of course, we'll keep a very close eye on this for all of our viewers.